The new Fender Tom DeLonge Signature Strats are finally here. I'm so excited. But first, I'm gonna need someone to play with. Jordan, where are you?
Hello there.
Tom DeLonge, guitarist of Blink-182, has partnered with Fender again to release a lovely lineup of Stratocasters, all absolutely beautiful. John's here to join me today. So this comes in time, like perfectly in time for when they're going to be releasing a new album and they're going out on their world tour at the moment.
Coming up, yeah.
But today we're literally going to be talking about the pickups, the woods, all the features. But you know, let's get into it.
We're going to get right into it. But before we do that, just make sure you hit subscribe so you can find more videos on the Gear4music Guitar channel. So let's check out these amazing guitars. I mean, first of all, I want to point out how absolutely beautiful they look.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
I just love, like, obviously the seafoam green color. What color's this one called?
That's Daphne Blue.
Daphne Blue.
And we've also got a black one, but there is a yellow one in production as well that we don't have today, but we will be selling that as well.
Yeah, it's amazing to see these again because obviously they existed quite a while ago, and it's nice to see that they brought them back. Obviously, recently there was a big resurgence on Reverb, people selling them for crazy amounts and stuff.
And people making their own versions of their Tom DeLonge Strats.
Yeah, totally.
It's nice that the official one's out now.
Yeah, it's amazing. There's a little like Tom DeLonge thing on the back, but we'll get into that. So Chris, first of all, can you talk to me about the pickups? I mean, what pickups are these? Because they're clearly not Fender pickups.
Yeah, so these are absolutely iconic, a lot different than the usual setup that Fender would put in these guitars, but these are the Seymour Duncan Invaders. Tom DeLonge has wants to use these in a lot of his guitars. Every guitar that you see him play, he'll be playing on with one of these.
So the Invaders is usually a little bit more of a higher output pickup, right?
Exactly, so higher output, so it's going to be really good for track stacking, because what Tom DeLonge is really, really good at is obviously he's just one guitarist in the band.
Yeah.
So when you're in the recording studio and you're tracking lots of tracks, it's easy
like
to
layering.
Exactly, perfect
just
for layering.
Stacking on top.
And higher output, meaning that he doesn't need to put enough. It doesn't need to really crank the amp. All he needs is just some amp gain, a little bit of tube screamer, and this beauty like sings like crazy. It's really,
and they're cool. Nice. They really stand out on the guitar. It really adds to the aesthetic of the guitar.
Totally. Yeah, really stands out. So moving on from the pickup, you've got a single master volume. How simple do you want to get when you're going to be on stage and stuff? But it's not just it's not just a single master volume. So it's got a treble bleed circuit in it as well. So basically, what that means is that when you're rolling off and then rolling back on again, it doesn't lose any tonal distinction. You know?
Oh, so it's still cutting through the mix as much as it
still cutting through as much as possible because you know you've not got any tone knobs or anything. So that's going to be absolutely perfect.
It's quite funny playing with one pickup because I'm like, when I'm playing, I keep trying to go for the other one, but I just can't because it doesn't exist. But it's nice that they also put this like little dome chrome volume knob on.
Yeah, it's fast, it's easy.
It's easy to move, and it's when you're playing through it, nice and fast.
Yeah,
fast
exactly.
playing is what you want.
Yeah.
So obviously I can see on the bridge here, it's not like a regular Strat bridge. You've got actually like a hardtail bridge. Just tell me a little bit about that, Chris.
So the hardtail bridge, it's got block saddles. It's going to be absolutely great for tuning stability and intonation. You know, if you're going to be rocking out on Blink tunes, you want to be having that assurance that you're not going to have string breakages. You're not going to have any string slippage for having to tune loads. And, you know, it's a hardtail. It's nailed to the body. It's a string through
at the back.
Yeah, string through at the back, quite like a Telecaster.
Yeah.
So So
nice.
you're not going to have any kind of intonation or tune instabilities.
A nice little thing they've put on this as well is the intonation pegs of black.
Yeah,
Oh, that's really cool. Instead of like a
super
chrome.
cool. Yeah, it matches with the Invader
pickup.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, aesthetic choices. Nice one, Fender. Yeah, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the woods that we've got going on this.
So as you can see, it's super lightweight. You usually would maybe get that feeling from a chamber guitar or something, but this is older. It's really lightweight, older. So you'll be able to do some of those crazy guitar moves on stage.
Right.
Whatever you want. It's pop punk. You can do whatever you want on stage.
Yeah.
You can rock out. So it's going to be super lightweight, super easy.
Yeah, it feels really lightweight, which is nice.
Yeah.
Which I guess is what Tom DeLonge would want.
Yeah, damn right. Yeah, he's all over the
Tom
stage.
DeLonge, if you're watching, let us know if that's what you want on your guitar. Tell us about the woods in the neck. What have we got?
So we've always got a maple neck with a rosewood fingerboard. Now, rosewood is absolutely going to be perfect for that. It's a really hard material. It's going to be great for chords. It's going to feel absolutely great when performing on stage and stuff. It's got medium jumbo frets, not the biggest frets, but that's super fast. He's doing a lot of those kind of like.
Yeah,
it's doing a lot of kind of slides and a lot of
Yeah.
octaves and stuff, and that actually makes it super easy to be able to do that kind of stuff and his kind of playing. I mean, it is a guitar for that kind of playing, Tom DeLonge as well.
Super comfortable as well. Like, what is it? It's a C shape, right?
Yeah, so it's a modern C shape with a 9.5 radius. If that means anything, that's quite flat, but also the C shape means that it's going to be super comfortable, literally for anyone picking it up, especially when being on stage and on tour. You want that stability that your wrist isn't going to be hurting or anything.
Yeah, for someone like me, like I quite enjoy these type of fretboards that are like super flat, and obviously with the C shape, all my guitars are C shape now, so like this fits perfectly for me.
Yeah, super modern.
Yeah, I just love that kind of thing fitting in with the aesthetic that's going on here.
So there's a few features of this guitar that make it super unique. First things first, we've got a backplate that says a nice, beautiful Tom on it. That is some of Tom DeLonge's own personal artwork.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you reckon he drew that himself?
Yeah, it looks like an alien, doesn't it?
It does look like an alien.
I mean, it's on brand, definitely on brand.
Yeah.
So that says Tom at the back. It's going to feature on every single one of the guitars. He personally wanted the pearlescent kind of scratch plate. It just screams Blink-182 Tom DeLonge.
Yeah.
And the colours that have been chosen as well, that very kind of like late 90s, early 2000s throwback to, the surf green, the Daphne blue. We've got the classic black, that's going to be perfect for loads of people who don't want something so bright.
Yeah, it's just a bit more
reserved.
A bit more chill, but like it still screams Tom DeLonge and pop punk.
Exactly. It's also got some vintage style tuners, and it's the most Blink guitar you could ever want.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Like I do really, really like this guitar, and I would love to have one.
Yeah, same.
So I'll just take this home with me. I mean, we'll see. Maybe.
Should we see how they sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. So, Jordan, now that we've had a chance to play around with these little babies, what do you think of the new Tom DeLonge Signature Strat?
Honestly, I fell in love with it years ago when Tom first started playing these kind of guitars, and I'm a huge Blink-182 fan. So this is something that is like right up my street. I just absolutely love it. And it sounds pretty amazing with that Invader in it. I love how it's got like this satin maple neck on it and the fretboard feels great. And yeah, it's totally something for me. I think it's a guitar that's something for a lot of people out there that's not just pop punk, but somebody who wants something that is going to really like cut through a mix and be something that's quite like aggressive in a way, but still sounds beautiful and looks just, look at it. Look at the colors as well. Like it's amazing. So, I mean, let us know what you think of these guitars down below in the comments and make sure you hit the subscribe button. We'll see you later.
See you later. Thank you very much. Bye.